Senate Bill 2096 passing through committee today, a near carbon copy of a bill that made its way through the Senate in 2023 before it stalled out at the end of the session. It's one of 4 bills being introduced looking to reform LEOBOR with sweeping changes. Rhode Island is only one of a handful of states with LEOBOR, or the Law Enforcement Officers' Bill of Rights, still in place. Broadly, LEOBOR protects law enforcement officers being investigated for misconduct, and advocates say it's in need of reform.
We need to get it together. 29 states. We are the outlier in decertification. We need to get it together. This is a great bill. This is a great start. So let's continue.
But the Black Lives Matter Rhode Island Political Action Committee says a good start is not enough.
And it really doesn't matter how we shake out LEOBOR, because at the end of the day, the community is never going to buy in to the process if they always feel like they're being targeted all the time.
Tuttle telling us their support is behind a repeal of the bill rather than a reform they feel doesn't go far enough.
This bill does not pass the Dolan test.
Tuttle referring here to Pawtucket officer Daniel Dolan, who shot a teenager in 2021 but was acquitted on related charges last January.
But Officer Daniel Dolan, at the end of the day, would still be able to carry out the same thing that he did as last time if this piece of legislation passed.
Somewhat surprisingly, the Rhode Island Fraternal Order of Police agreeing with Tuttle that this bill shouldn't move forward, but for different reasons.
There's 2 things that we would be against. One of them being allowing a domestic nonprofit involved in police discipline. We're not aware of any other profession where there is I hate to say random, but there's a unaffiliated domestic nonprofit involved in disciplining their members.
The bill passed committee unanimously.
There are lots of moving parts in this statute, which is why you're hearing so many differences of opinion on particular provisions. But we think it's important to make it as strong as possible so that we don't have to be back here in a year or 2 saying it's not working.
The full Senate will hear the bill Thursday, but advocates do feel confident this can pass in 2024. Now, we'll have a full copy of this bill and its proposed changes on our website, abc6.com. In the newsroom, Josh Kerman, ABC6 News.